Intel Electronics presents the Intellivision Gamer.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Intellivision Show. This is show 130. I'm your host, the Intellivision Gamer, and if you're watching from the Retro Gamer channel, welcome from there as well. I got a little behind. I was trying to get everything going. You know, I've got the new segment with the top Intellivision game. I've been trying to do a Name That Game for a while. I'm like, I got everything ready over the weekend. Got the show up a little earlier than normal. I'm like, okay, I'm going to have time to do this. And it had been so long, I was kind of lost in La La Land, not paying attention. I was watching Pierre. Pierre's playing Infiltrator, and I was talking a little bit of smack with Mike and just kind of zoning off every once in a while, reading chat. And I'm like, oh no, I gotta get a bunch of stuff ready. And I was a little bit late. I got done literally a few minutes to go downstairs, part anyway. And I'm like, man, I haven't ate anything. Now I'm having a little snack or something, so I'm not starving for half the show. And I'm like, I'm not going to make it. Even a few minutes late, I'm not completely ready like I should be, but we're going to do it. So, again, I want to welcome everyone. I hope you just watched Pierre playing Infiltrator like I did. I saw a lot of you guys in chat. Pierre is playing Intellivision every Monday. I'm still working on like a schedule to kind of help out all the friends of the channel. I have not been able to do that yet. I've been working 7 days a week except for 2 days. I think 2.5 or 3 months I've worked every day. My next day off is scheduled September 24th. So it's been kind of crazy, and I plan on slowing down after that. But for now, it's going to be like that. So today we have week 2 of the top Intellivision game. So last week we had 8 games do battle and 4 moved on. This week we're going to have 8 more, and you guys are going to vote in chat for which game moves on, and it's completely random. This was all set up by the week before we started. It's completely random. We're going to spin the wheel. Those 2 games do battle. The winner moves on to the next round. Loser is out. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to the next few rounds, like whenever all the winners are playing each other. But we've got part of the reason I'm a little bit late, and I did a little bit of damage to my box. That Pyramid Warp Homebrew Highlight, I normally have it all out. I didn't open it up. I'm like, it's just a box. I could not get it open. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I couldn't. It's like a plastic case in like an outer box, and I could not get it open. I'm trying. I'm putting like fingernail marks in the box. I'm trying to almost I tried to open the bottom and glue it. I couldn't get the darn thing open. Finally, I'm like twisting it, pushing on the tab, and I kind of got it a little bit. And then I just pulled it open the rest of the way. So I didn't want to not be able to show it to you guys. And I just, having the game already, I never opened up the special version. I was just going to keep it on the shelf, but I figured it'd be kind of cool to show it off because not a lot of people have that one. There is a one-off version of some of those games. I didn't go for those. I know who has at least some of them, if not all of them, but I don't know if he wants. I don't know if it's public. So, but one-off games I don't worry about. The premium, ones, I wanted to get those. But I'm going to try, if we have time towards the end of the show, play a game of Tropical Trouble. It's not going to take me long. That's this week's challenge. Until Sunday. I probably won't have time to do it if I don't do it live on the show. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. It helps out, especially at the beginning. If you're new here and you like Intellivision content, I suggest subbing to the channel. It's all I do here. There's only a handful of us that do primarily Intellivision, and I am one of them. Before we get started, I want to thank the channel members. But first, let's go ahead and look at the thumbnail. I'm trying to do this. Again, we're going to go over the top Intellivision game. I forget to throw this up. I've been trying, do that here lately. We're going to go over the news, Homebrew Highlight, mail call. The stuff I have did not show up. I thought I was going to have 2 things. And so those 2 things and another thing are going to be on next week's show. So we won't have a mail call. We'll do some live gameplay as well. And I'll show you Pyramid Warp Premium Edition. Not too many copies of that game out there. Again, it's the same game. It's just different packaging, primarily a different box. I thought it'd be cool to show. You can see it down here. It's not your typical box like most Cote games. But now let's get to the members. We have 8-Bit Widgets, Aaron Sasek, Bacon Ice Cream Productions, Benville, Biker Scout, Blue Pharaoh, Buzz, Camo Ducky, Dale, DK Astro Smasher, E Buckeye, Empty Pixel Gaming, Herbors, Eric the Retro Enthusiast, Famous Crispy Old Games, Go Game Go, that's Jeffrey, INTV Fun, IR Geek, Jim the Pacers Fan, John the Beagle Dad, Jonas Ness, Kevin V, Kurt Bradshaw, Eminem, I'm not sure who Eminem is, Mark Bear, Meebzorp, Metal Torso Gaming, Michael Doherty, Mike's Gaming Gala, No Face, Bigfoot, Off Grid Arcade, that's Bart, P.J. Smith, Pete 2049, Pierre Guerrero, now DMX Retro Gamer, Retro Bliss Gaming, that's Phil, Retro Bro, that's John, Rickster 8, Retro Gaming, Roger Matthews, that's Psycho Stormtrooper, Salvatore, King of Horse Racing Live, Shock Direct, Gruel, some guy who is not you, Somerset Man, Steve Edinger, Blue Sky Ranger, Steve Baker from the UK, Stock Jock from Arcades Anonymous, Super Mega Graphics 64, that is our buddy Cyrus. Did you know he has a PS5 Pro? Just in case you didn't, I just wanted to make sure that you knew that. The Blocky Dad, the Horse Stream Live, The Last Line, Tim Babcock, Tom Jarvis, Torque TVs, Hasselhoff, Vectrix Mods and Gaming Videos, and Zamboni. Thank you for all the members. Thank you for all the gifted memberships. I appreciate you all. Now let's go ahead and catch up on chat. I don't think Pierre was first, but he's the first one showing in here. What's going on, Pierre? Benville's here. Third, so it's probably... who was it? I forgot. Was it Code? I forgot who was first. I saw it and then it went away. Casey sure can stay still for a long time. Am I choppy again? I hope not. I think if I am, I might be having internet issues. We'll see. Corey, Bart's here, Off Grid Arcade. Roger's first. That's it. Sorry, Roger. You were first. Tim Babcock's here. Kurt Bradshaw. Sean Olson on his other account. I think he's in his gaming account later in here. I thought I saw it pop up. Famous Crispy Old Games. What's going on, sir? Let's get through this. There he is. INTV Fun. That's Sean. DK Astro Smasher from Buffalo, New York. 90 degrees. What is it here? We're at 100. But, I mean, to be fair, it's 3 hours earlier here. Phil's here. Retro Bliss Gaming. What's going on, Phil? Good to see you in here, buddy. I just sent him a message. What'd I see? Oh, he had a ninja on a Facebook post, and I'm like, that reminded me of his ninja contest. Make sure I'm not missing anyone here. Michael's here. He is at a hotel. He's all fed. I'm sure that means you're going to be going live tonight. I've tried to get in the last few times, and you haven't been there. And yes, I was late because of Poe. We all know it's Poe's fault. I mean, people say it's my fault, but if you're late, it's Poe's fault. Yes, I was late. I started, I think, right after you said that. And I'm still not ready. That's the crappy thing. Aaron, what's going on, sir? Good to see you. Programmer of Frantic and hopefully other future Intellivision games. Megan's here. Megantron Plays. Good to see you. There's Salvatore, Horse Racing King. Horse Racing Live King. Pine Soul. Yeah. I pulled a DJC. If you're 5 minutes late, you're on time on that channel. You just come to expect it. I haven't been actually, I don't think I've been late in a long time. I've done it now and then, but it's been a while. No, I put it on the thumbnail, and I wore the same one that's on the thumbnail. It's getting a little big on me, though. We'll talk about that in a second. IR Geek. Howdy, cool kids. Hope you're all doing well. Besides, well, it's not really hot in here. I've got the AC on, of course, and I've got the little fan blowing me down below. Make sure I don't miss anyone. You're back? I didn't know you left. DJC's never late. What's going on, Chuck? I pulled my inner DJC out, and I was late today. If I do, I was not told, so I'll have to look. That sucks, because I looked around, no one told me anything. I didn't see anything where the usual packages are. Now I'm all nervous, because hopefully you didn't send it to the old address, did you? I hope not. They just probably stuck it somewhere and forgot to tell me. I don't think I'm silent. I'm not on mute or anything. No one's yelling at me. Of course, I wouldn't see it for a while. Whisker Wonder. Hello. Yes. I can't do those voices, Chuck. Sim Zam Zoom, everyone. The Mantis. Corey, you need to take care of someone for me. More details to come. Oh, boy. DJC Detroit. Hello from Detroit, USA. DJC's here. Hello to everyone and hope all is well. I am making food. What kind of food? I just had a quick sandwich, and I ate it fast. Like giant bites, swallowed before I should have. It was that, or I was going to be still down there eating it. Casey, I don't see that CIB Mike Tyson's Punch-Out displayed as it should be. Just send it over here, and I will. It's right behind here. All my NES stuff is literally right on the other side of me, like right where this, I would say right here on the other side. Tracy, what's up, Mr. Post Style? Blowing me down below. I'm clipping that. I figured someone would say something when I said that. Blowing me down below. It's at my gate? Hold on 1 second, guys. I thought I unmuted myself. I wonder if I was even muted then. Did you guys hear me talk to Alexa? Asking the family to go get it, according to UPS. Well, it wasn't locked till I got home. You were having connectivity issues. Well, I'm glad it wasn't me, because last week I was stuttering all over the place, I guess. We always know why Poe is late. Takes a while to return from Mike's mom. She just won't let him go. Whisker Wonder makes me feel icky. I love Butthole Guy, though. My favorites are Big Fall. I don't know what it is about that grumpy SOB, but I like Art Big Fall. Ivory Tower Collections. What's going on, Jesse? If you want Intellivision consoles upgraded, Ivory Tower Collections is your man. You get great service, someone that knows what the heck they're doing, and you get this amazing personalized video, and that alone is worth it. You should definitely check him out on Facebook, Ivory Tower Collections. He also has, obviously, a YouTube account, and I need to get with him more. I owe him some money. Time for a commercial break. I am going to start, not really a commercial, but, like I see other people do. I've been meaning to do that. I have it in my notes for probably 2 years, where, whenever I'm testing all these products and I'm supposed to be promoting them, just have a short little few second clip every once in a while and pop them on. I just haven't had time. I've worked, except for a handful of days, I've worked this entire year. It's been insane. I'm going to make more than I've ever made before. And my tax return too, I hope. I hope I don't go to that next bracket, because that'll suck. Crispy, I had to see the butthole doctor for the first time today. Oh my, that's always pleasant. I haven't had to do that yet, because I'm a little younger than you. But my times are coming. Mr. Post Style, I have a butthole doctor if you need one, says DJC Game Studios. Dude, Poe, I have to go too. That's not a joke. And you're a young guy. Doc and wife are up my butt about it. No. Torque, what's going on? Another man I owe money to. I'm just bad lately. Ramza B fan. I don't know how I'm supposed to say that. I hope I got it at least somewhat close. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. I've sent you a PM regarding what we... Okay, I haven't seen that yet. I need to go check it out. You know he does. Intellivision and several other cool things. The biggest part are the upgrades. Not modded consoles, but upgrades. I saw enough butthole doctors for all of us, says Bart. I'm going to leave that alone, sir. Nice. 10 years. Dale says, I was going to say, Casey, the tax man is going to love you. Oh, yes. So when I have everything set up, I am married 4 and I claim single 0. I click the little button that says tax me at a higher bracket. And then I say, take so much extra every week out of my check because I don't save money. As much as I make, I can make twice what I make and it'll all be gone every week. I get paid weekly. And so I have them take a ton out. And then I get enormous tax returns, which I go on vacation, buy a bunch of cool collectible stuff, whatever I feel like doing at the time. So that's the only way I'll save money. Crispy, you won't remember a thing. That was the best 30-minute nap I ever had, and my butthole doesn't hurt. Not like when Bart stayed over. I was thinking something along those lines, but I was leaving it alone. I should have known Poe wouldn't. Casey, they advise getting, yes, at 45 now. That's a fairly new thing at Kaiser anyway. Before they wouldn't even let you, because my dad had issues once upon a time, and I asked about it when I was 46, I think it was, and they said not till you're after 50. But now they're saying yes. And I did another kind of test, but it wasn't that one. But it's another new test that they can tell a lot more things. I don't even know what it is, but my results were fine. Yeah, 45 now. I know, and I'm 50. I'll be 51 in a little less than a month. September 8th is my birthday, and that is a Tuesday, so I'll be on the day before my birthday. Yes, Ivory Tower Collections for upgraded consoles, repairs. If he does it well. I can assure you that. Do you poop? Do you like reading stuff while you poop? Then go buy Bears Fan Goomba's books. Oh, boy. The Factsmith? Thefactsmith.com, is that right? I heard Chuck telling me the other day, I need to have, like I said, I'm so far behind. I want to get the Friends of the Channel little short, up there. I want to get these little commercial clips going. I literally, like today, I'm late. I literally don't even know how I do the show every week. Whisker Wonder, buttholes? Yes. Camaro SS, what's going on? Good to see you. I don't enjoy being the butthole doctor's finger puppet, but once you get a certain age, you got to do it. Well, I mean, it sucks. None of us, well, almost none of us like it. It sounds like Bart likes it, but most of us don't like it. But if you have an issue, you'll wish you went in if you never did, because you won't be around near as long as you'd like to be. My lab is full and getting more in this week for services. Woo! That's a good issue to have. Whenever you're good, that stuff happens. Michael Doherty still owes him an email. Kurt Bradshaw saying hello. Ivory Tower. How far am I behind? Oh boy, not too far. Bart says, don't put the scan off. I had mine a few years earlier. I could have avoided surgeries. Yeah, it sucks, but you want to do it. I mean, like I said, you'll wish you did if there's an issue. And buy new boobs. Yeah, I didn't get them. My wife did. The best part is the massive fart they make you have before letting you leave recovery. I've heard about it. Like I said, I haven't done it yet. Speaking of hurt buttholes, how's Poe's mom doing? Oh. Uh-oh. Here comes the mom joke. King. Mike's Gaming Gallo. What's going on, sir? Good to see you in here. She's recovering, crypto. Kurt says, I have my colonoscopy every 5 years. You're older than most of us. I haven't even had the first one yet, but I do. And I asked about it again, and they said they do this other kind of blood work and something else test. And I'm like, I still think I should go in and do the whole enchilada. As long as he doesn't have both hands on his shoulders while he's doing it, I'll be all right. Mike Wolf. I can't say it near as cool as Cyrus does, but I have to at least do something when I see Mike Wolf. Everyone's saying hello to Mike. Yeah, I need to go buy his stuff. Everyone's saying hello to Chuck. The Dead Format. Good evening, good Sir Casey, and everyone else in chat. How do you... Hi, Kiba? Kiba? This was my first at 53. Damn, you old. I mean young, because Michael Doherty and Kurt are in here, so you're young, Poe. Everyone's saying hello, hello, hello. Not really hard to keep my strict time frame for getting them done when I have a bit too much at the tower. Yeah, I got the 2 shingle shots last year. They sucked, but talking to those that had shingles say it was absolutely horrible. Yeah, I've heard about that. I haven't had it, knock on some wood, but that's not going to be fun, I don't think. Bears fan, how can we find your books? Amazon, factsmith.com, I think. Someone check it and let me know. I don't like the prep for the butt doctor. Don't put it off. I had 3 pulled. Polyps? Fine, I'll go get fingered. Role reversal, right, Chris? There's a guy at work that joked about that, and he does stuff like this. When he was getting that done, he turned around and asked, can I get a second opinion? We're all like, oh my gosh. I just got my colonoscopy. You need to get it done, Casey. I know. I need to go. But I did ask last time. When I went to the doctor, I got all kinds of things checked out. I've talked a little bit about results. This Friday, I'm going to the foot specialist. I'm hoping to find more about it, but everything else came back clear. I've got everything that I'm supposed to get done. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up. I'm getting closer, but had mine at 29, saved my life. That's awesome. I'm glad you're still here, sir. Hi, Mean Mountie Mike. I was going to have that little clip ready, and I don't have it ready. But the manual Mountie is very cool, created by Poe, and there is a video on his channel that's a little bit longer. That one's pretty hilarious. And then I got the little clip. I showed it right from my phone last week. Doc better at least be sweet. DK Astro Smasher gifted 20 Intellivision Gamer memberships. Thank you, sir. That'll put us back around 75-ish. It's been a while since we've had a bunch donated where we were just down to a reasonable amount where I can actually read them. I can get 70 something on that form, just be a little bit smaller. Thank you, Dale. I appreciate that. I was one every year for 3 years. No, I'm on one every 3. Now I'm on one every 3 years. I'm due this year. Ooh, it's going to be a fun year. They never made me fart. I better go back. Excuse me. I still haven't. Oh yeah, let me go see who got them. Of course I don't have that up. There is a poll, guys, or at least I hope there is still. I was out of creator, so let's see. Is the poll still there, or did it close? Oh my gosh, the poll is not there. Do you guys see a poll? I don't see it there. I think it must have closed. Even if it's not, I can't see it. Let me do that real quick again. For those, if here last week, did you enjoy the top Intellivision game segment? All right. Well, now there's a poll once again. And I'm on Retro Gamer. No wonder it's not there. I wonder if the other one's there. How in the heck am I on Retro Gamer? Because I I put out a video. Or not put out, I made one. Okay, let me try to get in there because the poll might still be there. I'm all screwed up today, man. And here I thought I was ahead. Oh, little did I know. Is the poll there? Yes, the poll is there. 37 votes. All right. So now I guess I didn't realize that I had to switch over in both. I have to do the poll on both channels. I thought when I went live, it would be Casey put out nice. I thought it would be under both of them. Okay, let me catch up here. Now let me see if I can see who got these. All right. So Pine Soul was gifted a membership. DJC Game Studios received a gift membership. Ty Lord, my buddy Ty Lord got one. Stone Farmer, H Mansion, Itchigan, Marcus, not Crypto Coffee, just commented in there. Death Boy, Quai7777, Guppyzar received one. CPE, Miles Wang, Hagen, Mr. Chip 1984, Dr. Eldaka? I have no idea. Emma Jade, a membership. Habib. Howard got one. All right, Howard. Theme Park Medic. Keith, Crash 7 got one. I believe that's all 20 there. Thank you, Dell. Appreciate that. Lots of new members. Now I'm way behind here. Oh, I was just getting caught up. Yeah, go pop your colonoscopy cherry. Yes, I need to. How far? I'm really behind now. Oh my gosh. I'm going to fly through this, guys. Speaking of other older man stuff, is anyone here in 60s and 70s console stereos? I like all that kind of stuff, but I don't buy any of it. I can't afford to buy any other stuff after my two expensive hobbies and the family. I ate 4 pounds of Mexican street corn before I went in. It was like a piñata. Kurt, yes, I get my endoscopy. How do you say that? Every 3 years for my buried esophagus. I get checked from top to bottom. Both ends, same time. Shingles does suck. I had a shingles outbreak at the age of 21. Ooh. Permanent scarring on my left retina from the blistering. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I've heard. 3 polyps. And it originated from my left optic nerve. Might be the worst. Ooh. Yeah, that's bad. Dark Underdog, what's going on, sir? No time like the present. Dark Underdog is going to be on next week. We're going to do a little interview and talk about the game. Most of you guys are already playing it and know about it, but we're going to have him on. We're going to talk all about it next week. Then the following week, we are going to do an update for Chip Shot 2. Since we did that update, he's nonstop. Steve's an animal. He just keeps making the game better and better and better. And there's a lot of cool new stuff and a lot of little tweaked and polished things. And we are on the 24th. So in 2 weeks, we're going to have Steve back on. And we are going to update everyone on Chip Shot 2, which is nearing completion. And then we'll kick off the Chip Shot 2 Golf League. Pierre, just watch your stream. Thanks for playing my game. I had 3 polyps removed today, too. I'm glad you're still with us, Mike. Yeah, just imagine. Nobody would be reading manuals if he wasn't around. I mean, and we would have a lot less great content. and nobody to tell us whenever we're not doing stuff right. Mike makes YouTube a better place for us all. And he was the best YouTuber of the Month host I've ever seen. The only reason I watched the whole time is because he was doing it. No offense to anyone else. I surely couldn't do that. I got a bonus at work today, and I felt like sharing the wealth. That is awesome, sir. Thank you. Bonuses are very nice. Sorry, Casey, I know it's a lot in chat, but I feel bad if I don't say hi to everyone, and I hate putting them together because then it sounds disinterested. I don't even know. Michael, tell us. Is it Canadian? I'm just kidding, I know. How far am I behind? Oh, I got behind again. I got to get through here, guys. Pose Mom swallowed the poll. Oh. 76% said yes. Well, that's majority at least. I know I enjoy it. I enjoy spinning, showing off 2 games, letting the chat pick the winner. I think it's going to be more fun when the winners are going against the winners. I think. We'll see. Yes, of course. Anytime my wife wants. Your poll is there. So I forgot I was on the other channel, and that's never happened to me before where it was on the Retro Gamer channel. I'm thinking, well, now there's a poll there too, and now I know that it doesn't do them on both. I learned something today. Stone Farmer. That was Dale. DK Astro Smasher gifted 20 subs tonight. Glad you're here and saw that. Kurt, my wife has something similar. Getting checked out on both sides sounds like a healthy double penetration, something Phil's mom knows a lot about. Oh, I don't think Phil's here anymore, but I hope he is. We made this into a colonoscopy stream. Bart and I are good. The Goog. It's Goog. It's all Goog. I always knew you and Bart were pretty shitty. I was a smoker 12 years ago. I do have acid reflux. I've never smoked a cigarette, but I do have some of that stuff. And now with no gallbladder, I do have any issues now and then, but nothing horrible, at least not yet. Fishy Crossing. You can see it on AtariAge. Again, next week, we're going to have Dark Underdog on for a little interview and all about him and the game. And we're going to play it and show it off. Okay, Collier, what's going on? Evening, good to see you here. Oh, yeah, you're close by me. I'm only a couple hours north. I'm Modesto / Oakdale. It's hot. Yeah, you're a little hotter than we are today. Good to see you here. A lot. I'm glad if you're in live chat and you got your membership. I care about everybody in our little small community. Yeah, I wish there was a button that you could give these to people that are in the live stream right now. I wish they could make that. I mean, I'm grateful for anyone that gets them and people that donate them, but I always thought it would be a cool option to give them to everybody that's actually watching at the moment that you donate them. Will this show go as long as the Retro Replay did last week? I don't have any games yet. Retirement plans. You could tell he was wanting to go, Mike. Steve Ettinger, what's going on, sir? Good to see you. Blue Sky Ranger. I don't know if you just showed up, if you heard me talk. I was telling everyone in 2 weeks you're coming on because you're an animal and you've made Chip Shot 2 even better than when we showed it. So much new cool stuff and features. We got to do it again. And that it's nearing completion, and the Chip Shot 2 Golf League. Can't wait for that. That's going to be fun. My cats like the fish games. Be careful, Casey likes to show 2 seconds of gameplay. No, I only did that one time, and that was mainly because it's a regular 125 game, and I don't know how to play it anyway. Not too well anyway. I got to give Mike something to talk about. I don't want to have to just make stuff up. I gotta give him reasons to talk crap about me now and then, because Lord knows I give it to him good. Trust me, you can clip that all you want. Yeah, it's a snippet, a flash screen. Paul Chester, what's going on? Good to see you. A peek view. Yeah, I've added even more, says Steve Ettinger. Yeah, it's getting it's been amazing since near the start, but it just whenever you're like, I don't know what else he can do to make it better, and he does. Super pumped for some Chip Shot 2. Yes, me too, and I play it all the time. I'm excited for the league and show it off again. Oh, yes, favorite Intellivision game made by you. Thanks for the fun. That's Steve's favorite game that he's made, too, for Intellivision. It's my favorite game that he's made. To give some credit, that few seconds did sell a few copies. It did. It did, Mike. Can't argue with results, buddy. If you show them too much, they might not want it. You just give them a little bit of the good stuff, and they're like, they were hooked. I got to see more. He only showed me 5 seconds. I want to see more, so they bought some copies. Steve saying hello to everybody. All right. So we've got Jack Crap ready. Let's see. We'll go ahead and do the show update. Started the Intellivision, top game last week. Was a lot of fun. I do have, where did I put that? Another thing that I don't have ready. Today's just going to be one of those days. The top Intellivision game. 8 games did battle, including Steve Ettinger's Chip Shot. So Ladybug was first up, and then took on Zaxxon. Ladybug, and I learned something else. Those chat polls aren't watchable on the replay. So I talked about some of the percentages. I need to do screenshots today, or at least read them all. I'm thinking, I can go back later and do screenshots. I've never went back and did anything with the polls. So Ladybug took out Zaxxon 74% to 26%. Carnival was next up against Chip Shot. Chip Shot won 79% to 21%. And the 21%, Steve could not believe there was 21% of the people voted for Carnival over Chip Shot. And I said, some people just don't like golf. Some people don't like sports games. But clearly the better game won by a landslide. Next up, Learning Fun won versus Tower of Doom. And we all know Tower of Doom is going to take that one every time. The only semi-close one or 2 games that I thought were kind of close, Dracula and Sewer Sam, and Dracula took the win. I don't have percentages on those because I didn't say them, and I can't see them. So this time I'll have the percentages. I'm going to keep track of all of them so we can let everyone know and get caught up before we do it again. Let me get out of there. Now I've got a million screens up. And I don't want to play the game and not show it. Too many screens, that's what happens. Okay. Now we're back here. I see a lot of Mike. Everyone's saying hello to Steve. A few seconds gave Mr. Postile 2 kids. Mr. Postile's a 2-pump chump. That's my favorite saying like that. Now they watched and thought, hell, I can do a lot better. Fine, I'll buy it. Whatever, it worked. It sold some games. And most of them are longer than that. Sometimes you just don't last as long as other times. You know what I'm talking about, Mike. My mom tells me. That was just what was left in the bathtub, Bart. Galaga Guy 88. What's going on? Good to see you. That man is an arcade guy, and he has a Sprint now. He also has a YouTube channel and part of Arcades Anonymous. You should definitely go check out Galaga Guy 88. How many young guys love Galaga? I'm sure there's not a lot. Galaga is one of my favorite shooters all time, and his wife loves Burger Time. And he's one of the guys on a regular basis on Arcades Anonymous, another channel. If you like arcade games, you should be following. They do a lot of giveaways and a lot of cool stuff arcade related. And it's mostly retro arcade, maybe all of it, but most of it is. Michael Doherty, oh, you told Steve. I didn't even snitch on you, sir. You snitched on yourself. I voted for Carnival because I used to play the arcade game. It is obvious that Chip Shot is the better game and deservedly won. I would not tell Steve if I voted for. Not that I would lie to him. I just wouldn't volunteer the information. Everyone's saying hello to Galaga guy. Yeah, most of the winners I think were somewhere like that. A lot of people don't like Sewer Sam, but I don't think it's a bad game. Your mom burns. Need to get in and get out quick. Oh boy, how do you say this? Umamemimaumu is 40 young. Well, 40 to 11 television is young, but there are some young guys that like Intellivision in there. I'm pretty much the youngest guy that grew up with it and played games since it came out. I was 5, I think. Pretty sure I was 5. That's what I always tell everyone. I was 5 when Intellivision came out, and I'm almost 51. So, but there are other people that got it a little bit late, like people that got a console once the new ones came out and the games were cheap. You would have in the early 40s. You could be new to Intellivision. Chris says, did Casey just say his mother consulted him about Mike's premature ejaculate? She always is bitching about Mike. We'll just leave it at that. Kurt Bradshaw, Galaga was my favorite arcade game in the 80s. Definitely one of mine too. I own a Galaga cocktail cab. It serves as the main coffee table in the game room, but can also be fired up for a round every now and then. I love Galaga. In this chat, yes, you mommy. Mike's one of the young ones. So is Chris. They're in the mid-40s. Galaga guy says, I was talking to a 20-something-year-old who didn't know how to pronounce Galaga. Well, there's Galaga, Galaga. I've heard several. Said that they had never heard of the game. Oh, my gosh. I kind of figured Intellivision something. Well, I mean, a lot of us went on much later years. Just, we have a love of where we started. From me and a lot of people in this chat, it was Intellivision, Atari 2600, maybe even ColecoVision, that other console, Odyssey 2. And, of course, we went on to NES, not that other word that Crispy and Pierre, I heard Pierre say it. No NES, no SNES, NES, SNES, or Super Nintendo. When Nintendo first came, or NES first came out, we just said Nintendo because there was nothing else. Galaga and Burger Time are great games. Yes. Burger Time is one of my favorite arcade games of all time. Well, if you've never seen the Intellivision version, it's one of the few times I like the console version more than the arcade version, which is weird. Doesn't usually happen. Oh, yeah. I am too. I don't have that. I mean, I have it on where I can play it, but not its own console. Kurt says, I was 18 when I got my Intellivision console. How far am I behind? Oh, my gosh. I'm still a couple minutes behind. Paul is a little bit young. I'm 46. Call me young. Paul, you are young. You are young. Forever young. Mike's Gaming Gala is about the same age as you. There are a few. Crispy. I'm trying to think of who else. I know there's a few young guys. Man, I'm trying to catch up. I was born in 86 and got my first Intellivision at a flea market in 94. 94 is not a bad time. It was only a few years after they stopped selling all that stuff. 37. Woo! Man. That's actually a pretty good age. I was still invincible at 37, making good money. Yeah, that was a good age. Anywhere 25 to 41 or 2. I bought it for $235 at a Coast Guard exchange in February 1982. Wow. I was 6 in February of 1982. I was playing Time Pilot and my nephews didn't know what that game was, and they looked at the console, which is my Sprint, and they looked at me like I had 2 heads. Yes, Galaga is young. There's a lot of people here old enough to be your dad by far and then some, sir. I'm not quite that old, but it's Famicom or Super Famicom. Yes, for some. Plastique also released Taco Time starring Philly Fish. Oh boy, NES is a European. No, it's more than that. It's more than that. If you like Galaga guy, you're in. Yes. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. The sequel, Vagina, is slated for next year. I'm in, baby. Galaga guy, dude, you got like 3-4 years tops before menopause. Bart says, my son is 38. Galaga's in my top 10. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that, especially for shooters. Here's a question for everyone. What are your opinions on the classic Intellivision 1 versus the Sears Super Video Arcade? They're pretty much the same thing except for the shell. I mean, I like that there's removable controllers, but it's literally the same thing internally. Kurt says my oldest child's 36 years old. I have my stepdaughter is 28, and then I have just turned 14 and about to turn 11. One thing about the Sears console, they don't always look the best, like scratched up or faded or whatever, but they usually have a really good picture for whatever reason, really good picture. That's the Super Video Arcade is my preferred way to play Intellivision Game, says Ivory Tower Collections. All right, we really need to get going. I don't even think I finished up. Where am I at here? I've kind of lost where I was. I'm still looking for people to challenge me to a game. 5-10 minute games, none of that Astro Smash, playing it for an hour. If you can project, you don't have to be on camera if you don't want. You don't have to talk. You want to challenge me to a game, send me a message. We'll set it up on your schedule. Intellivision games only, of course. It can be Homebrew. It can be original 125. Like I said, preferably 5-10 minute, maybe 15-minute games at the most. And I would love for you to challenge me to the game that you want to play. And just like a little quick segment, every now and then we get that. And I love doing it. So if you want to challenge me to the game, please send me a message and we will schedule that out. Channel update. We're almost an hour in, still doing channel update. This is insane. We're closing in on 2,000 subs. I never thought I would reach this being Intellivision only. This is awesome, the support that I've gotten over the few years that I've been on YouTube. There are other YouTubers that started at the same time as me, like Mike. He is light years ahead of me in subs, but he does a little bit of everything, and he does really good content. But, you know, for just a small-time guy that went on, started going on as a guest on other people's shows, an Intellivision collector, and only doing Intellivision, I'm very happy to be reaching that milestone, and the amount of watch hours we get is ridiculous. It's all the live shows, all the news. So very, very humble to say that we're reaching in on 2,000 subs. It should be another month or so. I mean, if we get a little spike, we might. And of course, we're going to do some kind of celebration, and we'll do some giveaways as well. Light years behind you in members, though. Michael, I know people think that's a joke, but it's not. That's exactly how it goes. What I miss here. Oh, I managed to break the switch on a Sears Super Video Arcade. Woo! Crispy knows all about breaking stuff because he's the only guy I know that he broke his Sprint console. He sent it flying, and I think it was the power port. Going to challenge you at Kool-Aid Man. I said 5 to 15 minute game. If you want to go 15 minutes and see who has the score, I played that to millions, and it took hours. I'm pretty sure it was hours. Played it for the Astro Smash competition, and I would have to learn how to play it again. The cap broke, and I have a screw that won't come loose. It is on the repair later list. Priority is my CV ColecoVision. I actually don't have an original one. I just have the Phoenix. I'm starting to save all the clips I do. You know, it started out as a joke, but I'm getting a lot of funny stuff, and I can eventually put them together. Nothing too raunchy or mean, guys. I won't do that. But I have a lot of DJC clips. I'm starting to email them all. I'm going to get them all in a folder, going to organize them where I can pull up certain things. I keep getting a lot of people wanting me to play them, including some of the people that I clip. So look for that. Personal update. Like I said earlier, I've been working pretty much 7 days a week. I've had a few days off in months. I'm hoping to go till September 24th with no more days off. I got to fund a big birthday trip. My grandson, my youngest daughter, my older daughter, 3 days in a row, going out of state, birthdays, spoiling, come back for a week and a half, and going to PRGE. So it's going to be a lot of money in a few weeks' time, and then I have a big, thing coming up for my anniversary. It's 15 years. I didn't say. September 24th is a good day. Ours starts, that's when I'm leaving. So I got to drive there. The 25th is my grandson's. The 26th is my younger daughter's. 27th is my older daughter's. 3 days in a row. All my family right there. September, October. Boom, 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 boom. Everyone. And then we got Mice Gaming Gala too. Next week, I start negotiations. Luckily, we start on Tuesday. I'm on the committee again for that. I'm a union worker. And this will be my second time doing it. I'm looking forward to it. I enjoy doing it. I'm working on presentations, stats, charts, information to hand out. But it's a chance. What is it? Not the 17th, but the one that Steve's coming on. We may, I'll probably be out, but sometimes we go late. So not late like late, but late where I might have a hard time getting here right at 5. But I'll keep you guys posted. I won't know until that day. That'll only possibly affect the 24th. I'm pretty sure I'll be home by then to start, but we might be a little late. What else do I have? So this shirt, it took me a long time. I'm finally eating so much less food and a lot less junk. I've lost like 10 pounds, which the last few years have been rough. And the reason I don't really care for the most part, but the majority of my clothes, except for the 2X shirts like this one, the extra large stuff was getting awfully tight. It was like, lose some weight, buy all new clothes. And all new clothes is a lot of money. So I started eating less food. So I'm 10 pounds, maybe a little more down. It's nice that my buttons on my shorts aren't about to burst at any time. I'm not going to have to buy new clothes anytime soon, luckily. But yeah, it's been a rough road because I've been like perfect. I can't exercise because of my foot, so it's just eating a lot less food. And if I keep it off, I'm going to have to buy a lot of extra large shirts to replace all the 2X game shirts I bought that I'll be swimming in for sure by then. All right, let's catch up, then we'll move on. There are quite a few upgrade options for the ColecoVision. I've got a ColecoVision here now to get started on in the next day or two. I'm going to go to PRGE and my daughter's house, which is close by PRGE. And yes, 24th is a good day. I have 2 ColecoVisions and each have issues with some games, finicky consoles. And I understand when people say they don't like the Intellivision controller, but oh, I hate the ColecoVision controller. That little short joystick thing, I hate it. I would rather have an arcade stick, an Atari type joystick, a gamepad, the disc. I have the Phoenix and I use other controllers. I have them, but I do not like the ColecoVision controller. I don't mind the buttons and side buttons near as much, but that little short stick thing, I don't even know what you call that. I do not like it. We couldn't afford Kool-Aid Man when we were kids. We got Flavor Aid fella instead. What's going on, Sean? Good to see you here. Retro Creep, YouTube royalty in the house. The YouTuber formerly known as the Atari Creep. One of the first guys, whenever I found eBay, that came around. Everyone's saying hello. Gotta jump. If you go super late, I might be back. Well, you know how it goes, and it's already 6 o'clock, and we're still doing this stuff. My sister drank a lot of Kool-Aid. I drank it a little bit now and then. She went through it like crazy, and she put like way more in than you should, sugar and the powder. We never knew about the Kool-Aid game. We probably could have got that sucker. I don't think I'm missing too much, but still would have been nice to have. I did not have it as a kid. Yes, Genesis controller, Super Nintendo controller on my Phoenix. The 8-bit Do controllers, the wireless ones work great. I have some arcade sticks. BD Retro Mods. I have a ton of his arcade sticks and gamepads. I just had one right here because I did the Atari 2600. I played Wednesday. Halo 2600 video will be out on the Retro Gamer channel. I'm trying to do a homebrew game and it's been 4 in a row for 2600 homebrew, but I do plan on doing other things. It just worked out that way here lately. Every 2 weeks, I'm trying to do a short gameplay video. Makes me play the games. I put some content on that channel. Yes, he did. Famous or Crispy dropping F-bombs on YouTube. Creeper will be proud. Creeper will be proud. I've never got notified when you go live. Effing YouTube. Damn time zone. How do you say that? TS, is it TSC hack or is it TS Chack? I'm not sure. Welcome on in. Kool-Aid Man was free. Yeah, you got to send in a bunch of Kool-Aid points. We probably could have had that free because my sister drank Kool-Aid that whole time frame like crazy. All right, so where are we at here? There is a chat poll, and it's pretty much just relevant to if you were here last week. I'm just curious if you guys enjoyed the top Intellivision game. We're about to do that here in a few minutes. This is week 2. 8 games are going to do battle 2 at a time. We're going to spin the wheel. Those 2 games do battle. You guys vote on the winner, and we're going to move on through all the games, then to round 2, 3, 4, however many it takes. The winners go against the winners and so forth until we get to the top Intellivision game voted on and set up by everyone in chat. I'm looking forward to that. It's fun for me to do, and I know most people like it. And this is where we get to where things are not set up. Let me see. I do have that set up. So we are going to go over the scores really quick. It was pinball. And Stefano, 755,665. That's insane. I cannot get anywhere near that on Intellivision Pinball. Not the original one, anyway. Kirkietsky in second. Look at that. 3 times less score. 249,820. Then another drop to under 100,000, and that's Michael Hayes. Third place, 94,100. Raymond, 84,350. DJF, 68,80. Cristiano, 45,460. Kevin Schultz, the guy that puts us on every week, 44,760. Brad Odom, 33,160. Intellivision's Digital Fanzine, 27,440. Alan O'Neill, 26,360. Jim, 24,810. Romaine, 20,380. Gadislaw, 11,440. Eric Lamb, good to see you back. 3,900. Eric's been busy, hasn't been around in chat much or playing in the competitions. Good to see you, sir. 14 people playing this week. That's pretty damn good. This week, they are playing Tropical Trouble. I'm going to try to play that later, although I don't know if I'm going to make it. We're already an hour in. The wife is back on day shift, and if I stay up here until super late on school nights and don't help with the kids or see anyone, she's not going to be too happy with me. And I don't want her to hate YouTube stuff because she's pretty tolerant. All right, what else I got? Fishy Crossing. I was going to show off a lot of Fishy Crossing stuff, but since I had it all on here, we're going to have Dark Underdog on next week for an interview. We're going to talk about him. We're going to learn about him. We're going to talk about the game, the process. It's a work in progress. A lot of you guys have already played it and made videos, in fact. I get new versions of it all the time, but I told him, you're coming on next week. Let's go ahead and just wait. We'll do the whole enchilada next week when we have you on. FujiNet. FujiNet has been being worked on again. It's something that's really cool. It's out there for a lot of other consoles. Working on stuff for the Intellivision, and he's requesting help. He needs people who want to hack the RP2040 side of the firmware, people who want to write FujiNet games or programs, and those are simple ones like card games, dice games, things like that. And then I know it's possible once it's all done where you can hack original games and play them on this as well. So I really want to see this done. Other stuff will be Battleship, Texas Hold'em, things like that. It lets you play over the internet on your Intellivision different games, which is really cool. The other bit of news I have, if you haven't seen the video, Mike's Gaming Gala, he did a remote ranking. He's gone, so I'm going to call it remote. I would call it remote if he was still in here. Remote ranking or controllers, if you like to call them those things. He gave the Intellivision 1 controller a B, which I think is fair. overall. The Intellivision 2 controller, they gave a D. That was mostly due to the side buttons and not having the raise buttons. They didn't like that. Mike really likes the disc. I really like the disc. To me, it's like the first D-pad. I never had an issue using the Intellivision controller during really long gameplay sessions. If you're, gripping it tight, your hand can get a little, stiff, and but what game controllers can you play for hours and hours and your hand doesn't cramp? I mean, you're gonna feel it because that squeezing of it and pushing buttons but yeah. So I believe that's all I have. Other Gen 2 gaming news, and Evercade I call Gen 2. It's all gens. If you don't know what Evercade is, they focus on physical hardware, and with everything what's going on these days, I really can appreciate someone doing physical hardware. They do arcade games, they do console games, they do computer games, and there's a lot of cool stuff from Evercade. I have all of it. I don't have all of the different versions, but I have at least one, if not all, of all the hardware, a copy of every version of the game, even variants. They just released a Doom package on the new Nexus handheld that's not even out yet. I love Doom, got me started on PC gaming. I pre-ordered that. What was it? Friday? I believe it was Friday. It sold out maybe less than an hour worldwide, 3,000 pre-orders. So then there was also something that was kind of cool. Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt. Someone found a whole, was it 90 something copies sealed in a warehouse. How cool is that? I'm curious to see what those things start going for. That's really cool when stuff like that happens. All right. Homebrew Highlight. Now, I kind of damaged my box a little bit, but I got the sucker open. And this week, it is Pyramid Warp. And you're like, what's special? Haven't you already showed us Pyramid Warp? I have. This is, you can see it right down here. I'm going the wrong way. Premium version. This is the Pyramid Warp premium version. This is the outer box. Maybe you can kind of see how it's all ripply there. My thumbnail is all in here. I can see it's all, you can tell I jacked it up a little bit trying to get it open. I started to panic as the show was going on. I love this game, and this was a special version. That's the outer box, and it's in a plastic box. And I believe it's just a box that comes out. I've never opened this. So this is going to be open today just for you guys. I don't want to drop it all on the floor. So it is just a plastic shell. What is in here? All right. So this is like a mini poster. This also serves as the box art. Once you open it up, anyway. A very nice spiral bound manual. Manuals are very important to read. I'm not just saying that for Mike's benefit. Some games you actually need them. This is really cool. I like this. It is on very thick, like cardstock paper. It is a full color manual as well. The first time I've seen this, this is cool. I mean, I saw pictures of it, but I never opened this. All right. Then, of course, you have the overlays, 2 of them. Get it there. I think this is it now with the cart. Let me make sure. I kind of got it stuck out here. So you've kind of got a little, and this is like a little card stock as well. Kote Gamers Premium Edition. And then this is a 3D printed shell. And you have Pyramid Warp from Kote Gamers. Same game, just different packaging. It's a premium edition. And I'll show you the game here really quick. This is just going to be a glimpse of Peekaboo because it's the same game. Let me bring it on over here because I do not want to do it. I don't want to hear from Mike how I wasn't showing the game. I'm trying never to do that again. Okay, Pyramid Warp. I love this game. Basically, it's a game of chance. You have the mummy. You have the other bad guys in the level, the enemies. You have the three, I don't even know what these are. The three green things, circles. You touch one. So now I have a gun. That could have been a mummy. It could have been the amulet to get me through the level. So now I'm like, amulet? Nope, it's the mummy. So now I need to run away. So now I know this other one. Oh, I missed. I know the other one was the amulet, which lets you get to the next level. I'm so paranoid that the game screen isn't showing that I just keep looking at it. Oh, boy. Okay, come on. What the? I forgot. For whatever reason, I don't like the... Look at that. Back and forth, I can't even go up. For whatever reason, this game doesn't like sprint controllers. You played on the original one, it's fine. So there's an amulet, and I can't even... Oh, my. I forgot that normally I play with an Xbox controller when I play this game. Oh, my gosh. Pierre was having this issue, too. That is the funniest thing. So that's enough of that game. It plays just fine on original console, or if you use another controller. It's something in the game. I don't know what. All right. That's all you're getting, Mike. Cool version. Again, it's a variant. If you're not a variant collector like I am, you don't need to buy that. I mean, if they're both out at the same time, you might want to get that one. But not many people are going to buy a game again just for some different packaging. I'm one of those nutballs. And I'm happy to have it. I am missing. There is one that's one-off. I don't call those games in the collections. Oh, boy. Lots of chat. Lots of chat. Tom from FujiNet here. TS. Oh, okay. I owe you a message. I purposely have not opened it because I got to have time to sit down and read it and reply. And if I open it, I won't be there showing and I'll forget. I remember my neighbor was all excited that her mom bought the new root beer Kool-Aid when we were kids. She ran over to let us try it. It just tastes like flat root beer. Mousetrap with full music, loud. Carnival was last week. FujiNet for Intellivision coming. It started breathing this last weekend, and a full emulation stack is available for developers. And I'm producing as much documentation as I can. That is awesome. I'm really excited for that to be a thing, and people will be playing over the internet games on the Intellivision. Famous for crispy old games. I just unsubbed and resubbed. Hit the bell. Maybe this will help. A hard reset. You never know. Remote control, says Roger Matthews. Mike will love that when he watches later and catches up. Like I said, when Mike doesn't watch, I just tell him, hey, Mike, I said something about you, or someone else did. And he has to come watch and figure out what it is. So if you ever want some extra view hours, just tell Mike someone talked about him in chat. He'll watch the whole show. That's the secret to a lot of my view hours. The controller ranking video was my idea. I am so cool and handsome. Now, did you tell him remotes or controllers? I'm just curious. Code says I was about 13 when I got Intellivision to play. I don't know if he's catching up in chat or if he's literally that far behind and commenting now. I've done both. Had to alter the disc on my Intellivision. I hate the disc. LOL. Sorry, guys. It's all good, Creeper. The Thumb Buddy. I've got one. Do I have it right here still? I had it right here. I moved a lot of stuff, and I think it's moved. I think it might be up there. I used to have it just one shelf over. It kind of resembled the Amico little disc thing, and it was resin, and you just stuck it right to the disc, and it works well. That's going to tank the market of sealed. Yeah. I would love to have one, but I just don't have the free money for stuff like that. I can't buy everything. I have to focus on what I focus on, and that was a good idea, Poe. I even started talking shit. Got us all prickly and wound up. Tofu, what's going on? Tofu, were you first or was it Code this week? I can't remember. Sealed in a whorehouse would have been cooler with all the moms. Tofu says, well, hello to the cool and handsome Poe's mom. A virgin opening, sweet. I used to have a ton of sealed stuff, including Homebrews. Because of Cyrus and YouTube, I've opened almost everything at this point. I have a few things, but most of the Intellivision stuff is all opened. And the stuff that's still sealed is stuff I have multiples of, so there's no reason to open it just to open it. Peekaboo, isn't that Mike's favorite? Or sorry, wait. Yes, Tofu says, Peekaboo, isn't that Mike's favorite game with Casey's mom? It threw me off a little bit because you spelled favorite wrong. I kid. I know it's right for you. It's wrong for me. That's orange. Georgia. The peach. Chris says, I love Pyramid Warp. First homebrew ROM I bought. I've since moved on to the MSX version on Switch. I have that one as well on my Switch. Go Game Go told me. Yeah, he told me about it too. Go Game Go. Jeffries made me buy so much stuff. Buzz. Studies have shown that people that don't read the manuals are faster at solving puzzles by up to 73%, and they're just generally way smarter. Take that. What is it? Mike, the manual Mountie. What say you, sir? MX version controls well. I don't know what it is about the Sprint controllers. They don't like that game, and I totally forgot about it. But I played on a regular Intellivision console, and I don't have the issue. I hook up an Xbox controller, don't have the issue. And it's most games I play completely fine. I play my Sprint more times than not on most games, and I don't have the issue with the controller except for that one. There might have been one other one. I don't know what the weird issue is. Go Game Go is a great dude. He is. My buddy Jeff. That sucks on your Sprint controller. Yep. I don't know. It's the game. It's something in the game. Because I use that controller for everything. Pretty much. Tony, what's going on? Hi, guys. How's things? Just trying to get through the show. Horror Stream Live. Good to see you both in here. Yes, Jeff rocks. Everyone's saying hello. Tony and Horror Stream Live. I posted 2 days ago and was first. I thought so. I think the first one I actually saw might have been Code. Master Trollda. Hey, Kool-Aid. A giant walking jug of Kool-Aid crashes through brick wall to bring your kids cold drinks. Funny side story on my other hobby, RC racing. There's a guy, and everyone calls him Kool-Aid. He's a big boy. And I tried to pay him, what was it? I think $100 if he took off his shirt, painted himself red, and jumped into the track as they're racing and said, "Oh, yeah." Of course, he didn't do it. But I tried. And then, I don't think I brought this up. We went to watch racing, when was it? 4th of July, that Friday. And there was a car all done up as the Kool-Aid man. Kool-Aid, everything, big Kool-Aid man all over it. And I sent the same guy pictures and video of the car. So I've seen Kool-Aid stuff twice. All right, party people, 3 a.m. comes early. Have a good night, and don't do drugs or do whatever you want because I'm not your boss. I'll check out the rest when I get settled at work. How far am I behind? 3 minutes. Good night, Chris, if you're still here, and I will see you soon. And I just got a cramp or something in my leg. It all went. Okay, good. Mike ordered something called the Bum Buddy. He never reviewed it, though. Romantic movies. Everyone's saying goodnight to Chris. Yeah, I was second this week. Tofu beat me too. Okay, so Tofu, Code, and then was it Ben? Depending on his size, it might have cost more than $100 for the red. He was a pretty big boy. That's call him Kool-Aid, and I'm like, paint yourself red and come in. Oh yeah, I would have bought all the supplies too. He just wasn't gonna do it. What else we got here? I think we're to the top Intellivision game. So we have everything ready to go. If you guys don't know, I still haven't done a clip yet. I'm going to do a short little clip so I don't have to say it every time. We can just hit go and tell everyone. I was going to have a video on the winners and use the little chat poll things, but I could. One, I didn't have time. I was already late, and two, I found out those don't show up on the replay in chat. I was not aware of that. Why that is, I have no idea. Why would you not show that? Yeah, I have an unfair advantage. Code Master, time zones. Yeah, and I'm normally doing that stuff kind of late, right before bed. And whenever it's, Pacific time, when I do it at 10, 11 o'clock at night, it's already like the middle of the night for the East Coast guys. And Tofu's over here. It's the middle of my day. Of course, it's the next day, I think. But it's a good time for him whenever I usually post that stuff. All right, so let's move on over here. Where is it? Top Intellivision Game. I need to move on to this. All right. So, why is that jumping around? The ad changed. Oh, boy. Give me a second here. I'll fix that. All right, so you can see we've done 8 games. We have 117 left. We are going to spin the wheel twice, and those 2 games, I'll show them off, and you guys, there it moved again. I guess I need to leave that because it's going to cut off part of the wheel. Uh-oh, where'd it go? I can't find it. There we go. All right, so here we go. We're going to get the first game of week 2 of the Top Intellivision Game, and you guys are going to vote which game moves on. Oh my gosh, are you guys hearing the clickies? I hope so, because I love the clickies. Truckin'. Oh, crap. I don't even have a gameplay video out for that because I don't know how to play it. Remove. So we've got Truckin'. Let me screenshot all this crap. Truckin' against... It was almost Kool-Aid Man. Tron Solar Sailor. Oh boy, 2 games I have no clue how to play. Screenshot. All right, so I will show these games. I kind of have to do the poll. Someone, was it Michael? Someone suggested that I show the games and do the poll, but I kind of want to leave the poll open the whole time. If you already know which one you like, you can vote. If you don't know, wait until you see both of them and vote. I mean, vote however you want. I'm just suggesting. So let me get here. 80% said yes. 50 votes said they enjoyed. 81%, 52 votes. So we're going to end that one. And I'm going to take I don't need to screenshot that one. It shows it in here, but it doesn't show it on a chat replay. All right, so start a poll. Which game wins? This one came first. Truckin'. Tron Solar Sailor. All right, so the poll is up if you already know. And if not, we're going to play these games right now, albeit not very well because I don't know either one. My buddy Sean is a professional at trucking, and I keep telling him, one time we chat now and then. We just need to chat on here private, tell me what to do, teach me how to play trucking, and then I can make a video on it. But we have not done that yet. Gameplay is there. We all thought this would be right up Bart's alley because he does truck sims, although this is a little more dated. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So there's truck. That's going to be about as much as you're going to see of trucking because I don't have all the manuals, not knowing what game comes up. You drive around and you do stuff. And those that play it, I know people say they like it. I just have no clue what the heck I'm doing. All right. Hopefully that helps a little bit. This one's not going to be good either. At least you kind of get to see what the screen looks like. This is the voice game.
Tron.
It's a Tron game. This one I have made a video on. I did once upon a time learn how to play it. But
We've been hit. We've been hit. Energy medium. We've been hit. We've been hit. Energy low. We've been hit. Energy high. We've been hit.
I turned.
Energy medium. We've been hit.
Yeah, I'm moving slow now.
Energy low. Energy high. We've been hit. Energy medium. We've been hit.
All right, I think that's as good as we're gonna do, guys.
We've been hit. Energy.
Hopefully Mike's not here. All right. What do you guys have with these games? Did you grow up playing them? Do you like them? Do you not like them? I forgot that part. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the two games as each time they come up. I would like to know what you guys think of them. Uh-oh, lots of chat. Holy moly. I'm going to skip some of this, guys. Let's see something I really need to pop up. Goomba. Casey said he plays his Sprint while pooping. I do not have one in the bathroom. That joke always comes up. Every other room, yes, not the bathroom. Who said no? I boo your stream. Or I know. Creeper's talking about doing one of these for the Atari. It'd be fun. I can give you the winning lotto numbers the day before. Oh, I'll share it with you. If only it were that easy. I vote for another spin. So right now, early on, we've got 18 votes in, 61% Tron Solar Sailor, Truckin' 37. That changes as I talk, but Old Poe played Truckin' a few years back. Right on, it's a magic, so you know it's good, but also tricky, especially without a map. I do have several of the maps. I just don't know how to play it yet. I got to show it a little bit. Bears, fan, Goomba. I'm driving, so sorry if I can't say hi to y'all. Happens to me all the time. Welcome, sir. And if you like to poop and read stuff all you do, then Bears fan Goomba has some books for you. Fact check. What is it? Factchecker.com. Oh, boy, I can't remember now. I really like Truckin', but I absolutely love Tron Solar Sailor. The music was the best. A voice game. It had some depth to it. It wasn't a pick up and play game, but Truckin' isn't either. I got a little farther in Tron than I did Truckin'. I suck at Truckin'. No clue what I'm doing. Don't tell Mike. I didn't read the manual. Mike, the Mountie police, will probably be perusing this chat, and you done told on yourself. Truckin' is suckin'. Truckin' is like the early version of those Trucker Sim. They're so popular now. It really is. Truckin' has paperwork. Yeah, the map. You got to read the manual on that one. I don't know what games come up, and I'm doing the best I can to just show you what they look like. Most of them I know how to play, but there's some I don't, and Truckin' is one. If they just done a chip tune on the Grateful Dead song, I was actually thinking about playing Truckin'. You know how to play it? Or you're going to learn and play it? The code. Get to the core. Bart appears in my Truckin' video. Master Trolda, what is even going on? I had no clue. But at least you got to see it a little bit. Don't tell Mike. It did last longer than Mike did with my mom. Sorry, guys. These guys got me corrupted on the mom jokes. They're all in fun. No disrespect meant to anyone's mom. My mom knows about it too. I just want to let you know we've been hit. Casey is not good at Tron Solar Sailor. No, I did learn it enough to make a video once, I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I did. It was probably one of the 2 or 3 minute videos, but I made one. That is fire music. I shot 3 videos today wearing my Retro Creep shirt. I was not a big trucking fan, but I did play Tron Solar Sailor quite a bit. How far am I behind? A couple minutes. We'll close it as soon as I catch up on chat. Move on to the next game. I had no idea on these two. Do you, Casey? The more energy, faster you go. Get the map and go trucking. All is good. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, trucking I've never learned. I need to make a video on it. My buddy Sean's got to help me. He loves that game. I have both of my collection, but I know about as much about the games as Casey, says Buzz. Yeah, I did know a little more about Tron Solar Sailor, but it went out the window. If I like spun off camera before I went on, had everything ready, that would be a little better for gameplay wise, but I want them to be live and I want all the spins to be, there's no funny business going on. I have no idea how to play Tron Solar Sailor. I'd like to because it talks. Televoice games are pretty cool. I only had B-17 Bomber as a kid. I love that game. B-17 Bomber. I never made it too far in Tron Solar Sailor. I did complete a cross-country drive in trucking. My buddy Sean, he's played that a lot. He had it as a kid. Thank you, kind sir. Off-Grid Arcade says Retro Creep. I got a bail, work deployment stuff, have fun. Thanks for being here, IR Geek. No Intellivision Gamer, I was thinking about playing the one you just played. I do not think it's on. No, it's not on Atari. I thought I caught up because it went through, and I'm like, nope, there's still 4 minutes. My gosh. I haven't had a chance to play both. I do like things on the I-5 corridor. CYR Geek. Wait, 4 videos. I forgot about the 2-player Tuesday video. Oh, 4. Retro Zone Hub, what's going on? Good to see you here. My hardest Magic game to get was Fathom. Got it from France. My friend there. I think I have a couple copies of Fathom sealed. And then I have a couple loose. And I have some complete in box opened. Let's check on the poll. Is it even close? Closer than some, but not close. 61%, 23 votes said Tron Solar Sailor. Truckin' 39%. Let me screenshot this because I learned my screenshot's not going to show that. I need to do the other kind of screenshot on my Mac. I'm glad I didn't do that mess up. All right. So I screenshot that one. So let's go ahead and find 2 more. 2 more. Next up. Golf. Oh, what the heck? I thought it was on golf. River Raid. I know how to play that one, guys. River Raid versus Hover Force. River Raid versus Hover Force. All right. Let me just check this real quick. River Raid versus Hover Force. All right. So we're going to make the new poll, and then we'll show you the games. Which game wins? River Raid, Hover Force. I really like both of these games. I'm sad to see either one go. All right. So River Raid's going to be closest, so we'll start there. One giant 125 list. Going back and forth like this is where I'm going to mess up and not show the game, but I'm trying really hard not to do that ever again. So this is a little bit different than the Atari version, but it's mostly the same game. I'm sure most people know River Raid. Better get some fuel here. Pretty sure you can go over land without trees in this one. I don't think you can do that in Atari, right? All right, so now we are going to play Hover Force. This is a Steve Ettinger game, actually. I definitely wouldn't call it a pick up and play game, but it is fun. 1986. And you'll know why later, but it's funny that this game comes up today. Laser cannons, upper side key, lower flight wheel, air brakes, clear key, radar screen 0, enter. Level cadet. The animations, these little effects, the helicopter, the sounds, I just think this game's well done. I like River Raid as well, but... So this right here will show you where the stuff is. And you move the disc, and it's sweeping. You don't turn on a dime on this. So right there, where's the air brake? Oh, did I start a fire? Did he take off? I forgot which one was air brake. Air brake definitely helps. Damn it. Hopefully Steve's not watching me butcher this one. Caught one. Oh my gosh. That took forever. Okay, so air brake is clear. That's important when you're chasing stuff. Because you're going to see one, and it takes a while. Grabbed them there. Okay, so I got fire there too. This is a radar screen. You only see stuff going back and forth. You don't see it all the time. Where is it? They can jump sides of the screen too, and we can't. I think he's running. There he is. Come here. Oh. Oh my gosh. Got him. This one you kind of have to get into a little bit to even notice. Once you collect all the stuff, put out fires, then you got to go land. Uh-oh, I forgot which one is it. So I shot with the lower button. That was water cannon. I'm just going to finish this one to show you the landing sequence. Got him. So I got one more here. Oh, I didn't mean to hit air brake there. Oh, no. Got him. And it happened to be right where you land. Oh, not that. So you land, you have fuel, lasers, your guy gets out, there's damage, there's fires. Mission complete, albeit it took longer than it should. You get a rating. And then you do it all again. All right. Let me get out of this. Sorry that took so long, guys. I'm a little rusty at that one, too. But I wanted to show the whole part of it. Hover Force is good. I didn't have that one as a kid. I do enjoy it now. I've made videos. I've played it several times. Yes. I'm hoping that's the case because a lot of times you just don't know that it's a game that you would enjoy because you didn't know it existed. I do have playlists. I have over 100 games in homebrew games and over 100 in original 125, just short gameplay only. So I'm getting close to all the 125, all the original library. Trucking is one of them that I still need, but most of them are in there. This one was tough for me. Yeah, I like both of them. That's why I hate seeing two good games go. Both great games. I got River Raid before I got Pitfall. Hover Force is great, but River Raid has to win. I am an Activision fanboy. Way better sound. River Raid is a classic. Yes. Casey plays River Raid way differently than I do. I crash way more often. Hover Force, I got later. I'll say Hover Force for the win. They're both great games. There's no losers in these two. The only one that loses is us having one of these two games out this early. I really like this game, but I don't think I fully understand the mission objectivity. You have to shoot all the enemy helicopters and put out fires. And then you go around on the map, you find them, you chase them down. It takes a few times. I got better there towards the end. It had been a while. Again, I have no way to prepare. I can't play all the games, so I just have to wing it as they come up. Yep, kill all the helicopters, put out the fires. The upper side button is shoot for the planes. The lower is your water cannon. If you have fires, they'll be red on that radar screen. I think the helicopters were yellow. The boss calls you to chew your ass out for cost millions of dollars of damage to the city. Yes. You're not supposed to shoot the buildings. I voted Hover Force because it seems to engage my brain more. The poll is a landslide. What is it at here? Woo! It is. River Raid 74%, Hover Force 26, 19 votes. Very little time to get your vote in. River Raid's a classic. It's a fun shooter. I love River Raid. I do love Hover Force. If I was able to vote, man, I'll say what I would pick afterwards. I don't want to sway anyone that's not voted yet. I used to have Hover Force. Raiding rivers. We force t-shirt from INTV. Hover Force looks a lot like Space Battle in the fight scene, with a lot more graphics. The Hover Force t-shirt. That's awesome. I never even seen that before. I think you told me about that, though. For me, Tofu, I played it a ton on the 2600 growing up. It's nostalgia thing for me. Kurt says River Raid was an early in the Activision games for Intellivision. I got it, and it was awesome. Definitely for me, too, Creep. Played it for hours on my 2600 with my older brothers. Then I got Hover Force. I really like it. $1 will get you 0.00002456 gallons of gas these days. I will play Hover Force. Yes, Tim, it's a fun one, and it's another Steve Ettinger game. Michael, guys, we got 32 people in here and 6 likes. Come on, smash the like button. Also, vote in the poll. I need to play some Hover Force. Make a video, sir. I would love to watch a video of you playing Hover Force. I can tell you a little bit more about it in chat offline. If you don't vote Hover Force, you're garbage, says Master Trolda. Says 41 likes to me. I think there's a lot of likes, not a lot of votes. Oh, and rest in peace, Reggie Bannister. We did recently lose Ben Jones, Cooter from well, if I want to get my live stream in, I need to get rolling. Thanks for being here, Michael. From the Dukes of Hazzard. Sorry, I started reading a comment mid-chat. All right, let's go ahead and move over here. We got 20 votes in. 70% say River Raid. 30% Hover Force. We're going to end it. It's not going to change. And I'm going to screenshot it because I won't be able to see it later. All right. Wrong one. So we are going to go on to the next 2 games. We're halfway done with this. Shark versus another 2 good games. One's going to leave. Shark versus Night Stalker. Oh, this is tough. Oh, I love River Raid. I love Hover Force. If I had to choose, I wouldn't want to take one out, but I would choose Hover Force because obviously it's later in the Intellivision lifespan. I like the more in-depth gameplay, the graphics, the sounds. I didn't have as a kid, but I really like Hover Force these days. I'm sad it's already out, but you guys are the boss. Okay. So we've got Shark versus Night Stalker. Let's go ahead and get this one started. Which game wins? Shark, Night Stalker. All right, polls live. If you guys know, you know. Otherwise, we're going to go show both of them right here. All right, so we'll go to Night Stalker. My favorite version of Night Stalker is the hack from David Harley, Miss Night Stalker, and they're working on Ultimate Miss Night Stalker. Oh, that is the absolute worst placement for the gun. Give me a break. That's brutal. Come on. Oh, now I got the spider. Oh, no! That was just dumb. I was watching the spider, not even paying attention to the robot. There we go. The hardest part is whenever you get to the invisible robot. Obviously, you've already been to the bunker destroying robot. Oh my gosh, I can't hit crap. I'm going to be out of bullets. think I'm on my last bullet here if I counted right. Yes. So in Miss Night Stalker, it tells you how many bullets you have left, which I love because it's easy to lose track of your counting. Come here. If you guys haven't noticed, I have run and gun on. It's where you don't have to pause from moving around to shoot. Tron, Deadly Disc, Night Stalker. There's a handful of games that it's just awesome to have. All right, so Night Stalker, one of the iconic games. Shark. That game's a lot of fun. I did not have Shark as a kid. Again, David Hartley has made Shark 2. That game is a lot of fun. Here is Shark. Oh, please tell me that I don't. Okay, I'm showing it. I'm like, I don't want to mess up. One or two players. Oh, I wanted to eat that fishy. Oh, come here, fishy. Oh, I couldn't move fast enough. Stupid bigger fish was in the way. One shark down. Two sharks down. I find it easier to play when you're smaller. I start messing up, and if you're like mid-body on that shark, you're dead. But it is nice to get them in 3 shots. I forget when you can eat what in this. It's been a while. Oh, I missed. Ooh, almost hit. Almost died there. All right. That's probably enough. Shark. Fun game, 1 or 2 players. Let's see what everyone has to say about these 2 games. Yeah, rest in peace, Cooter. Massive heart attack, I read. What an upset. I voted River Raid, but though Hover Force was sure to win. They're both good games. There's no losers in that one. Battle of the Titans right here. My cat is voting for me, says Tim. Star Paddler. Just played Hover Force last weekend for the first time in decades. It's a real fun game. It really is. A lot of people just don't know about it. It came out later in the life cycle of the Intellivision, but it's well done. Night Stalker, hands down. Oh. Didn't see these 2 going up against each other. Just missed the vote. Oh, to vote for the last one? Right now, it's 72% Night Stalker, 28% Shark. So not too many close ones so far in week 2. Michael Doherty says, I remember tracking down Shark at a toy store in the mall. It was hard to find when it first came out. Both games are classics. Master Trolla, what's so great about Miss? There's a lot of different screens. So you don't just play on the same one. What is there, 8 or 9 different layouts? And you see the shots at the bottom. What is it? The difficulties tweaked. There's a lot of little things, but mainly you get a lot of different maps to play on. For the new one, Ultimate, as you play, I think once you get a certain amount of things, you can change the layout as you're playing. That was a twofer. Intellivision games have always have men that run like the slow-mos in Chariots of Fire. Cue intro music. The Running Man. It's iconic. Love the pew-pew sound in Night Stalker. I always enjoyed how dark the screen was on Night Stalker. It's almost not fair, Casey. Yeah, I know. But eventually the winners play the winners play the winners, and it's going to get interesting. Mattel had to make more Shark games for the demand. They thought it was a kid's game. I had Shark in these. Yeah, they had to make a bunch more because it would have sold a lot more, but they didn't have enough. Oh, you don't see the poll? The poll should be there. Do you guys not see the poll? That's 3 minutes behind, but it's according to my end, it's been there. That's what she said. That's what my mom always tells Mike. I can't see the poll. Your mom is working on the poll, Mr. Postile. Give it a minute. Master Troll, I always thought there should be a Jaws game where you play the shark trying to eat people. Well, there's Jaws on Atari, right? I think. You're going to need a bigger boat. Shark looks more fun to play. I like them both. Shark kind of gets monotonous to me. Yep, landslide vote. Okay, got to go to bed. Didn't even get to see Bart's 2-player Tuesday yet. Night Po, another one that gets up early and not on West Coast time. Night. Poe's poll is up and now has to go to bed. All right, Roger. Mr. Chip, thank you to whomever paid for my gift membership. That was DK Astro Smasher, Dale. Gifted 20 memberships, which is awesome. Glad you got one. All right, let's check it out. 76-24. Night Stalker going to be moving on. Taking out Shark early. I'm supposed to be reading these too. Night Stalker 76%, Shark 24%. Take a screenshot since these do not stay in chat. All right, final 2 games for tonight. Then we'll move on to the rest of the stuff in the show, which isn't a whole lot. All right, what's it? Oh, I almost screwed up. All right, what game's going to be up first? Defender, Atari Soft, another classic. So Defender against World Cup Soccer. Defender against World Cup Soccer. All right, let's go ahead and make the poll. Then I'll show you the games. Too many screens. All right, start poll. Which game wins? Defender, World Cup Soccer. Poll is live, and now I will show you guys the games. We'll go to World Cup Soccer first. I didn't check. I think I have them all in here. I should. And there it is. Now, this is a 4-player game. I was able to get that working with my Inti port. players. Can you put 0? Haha, I can cheat. Four-player gaming back, you know, in this era was so cool to know that it was coming. You had the ECS hooked up. You put either the music synthesizer. You could put in 2 more controllers. I hooked up 4-player version of this and tried it. I had my whole family come up and we played 4-player version of this game. Let it go just a little bit here, guys. While it's going, I'll do some of the comments since I'm not playing this one. Yes, 20 gifted subs. That was awesome. Yeah, it's always cool when people in live chat get them. Retro Creep says, Defender! Another iconic game there. I can vote even before seeing the games. If you know the games, you can vote. Or if you don't, we're going to show them both to you. But I want the voting to be open for, 5+ minutes at least. I don't want to show you the games and then, okay, now we're going to wait 5 minutes while everyone decides to vote. You don't have to vote right when it opens. You can wait. Kurt says, Casey, this Intellivision Game Challenge is fun. I really enjoy it too. Like I said, it's going to get really interesting when the winners start going up against the winners. Interesting battle, sci-fi versus sports. That's the thing with the wheel. They're all on there. You don't know which 2 are going to come up against each other. We could have some of the best games go head-to-head, or, you can get Learning Fun 1 versus Learning Fun 2. That would be interesting. Having a Learning Fun game into round 2. Defender on Intellivision looked much more like the arcade game than the 2600 version, says Michael Doherty. Football must be an import copy. I think they just say that. I could be wrong. Bears fan Goombas back home. What's up? We're in the final match for tonight, and it is World Cup Soccer versus Defender. I picked Soccer. I don't like Defender on any system, including... You don't like the arcade? I like Defender, but I love Soccer. I think it's one of the greatest sports. I just don't ever play it. Game or never played it growing up. I never tried the 4-player version of World Cup Soccer. I'll have to check it out. I have VCS, but I never tried playing 4 players. Down to 10% on my iPad. You're going to see this one at least. All right, so we'll move on to the next game. Defender. Before Michael's iPad dies. Oh, I stopped. It's easy to spot. It's the pink box. All right, everyone can see. Ah, come on. A lot of the arcade games like this, I always prefer to play the arcade games. Oh. Woo. So we completed wave 1. And I ran right into him. Probably shouldn't have did that. Oh, I thought I hit my smart bomb. I guess I hit it too late. just a little bit longer. Wow, that's some horrible gameplay. And I hit the wrong side of the controller. In the arcade, I feel like I can be a lot more precise than just running around and shooting them. Woo! That was quick. Quick work of me. All right, let's catch up on chat, and then we'll close the poll. If you haven't voted already, go ahead and do so with 0-player mode. I like the soccer, but Defender was my game in 80 to 82. Intellivision controllers are great for side-scrolling games. This is a good version, says Master Trolda. Kurt says, of all the Atari soft games for Intellivision, this wasn't my favorite. Centipede and Pac-Man, the best. Kurt, quite true. Code says, another landslide vote. I prefer joysticks to controllers, says Horse Stream Live. The scale is a bit wacky on this version. Let's check it out. Another 70-something to 20-something. 74% are Defender and 26% World Cup Soccer. I need to do a screenshot. All right, I've got that. All right, now before we get out of here, before we get out of the wheel, I need to save it so I don't forget after week 2. The funny thing is I couldn't even find it last time I had. Luckily, it's still there. All right, Intelligent week 2. It is in my downloads, and I will just move it over to this show. All right. Don't want to have to go through and replay all that. All right. What else we have going on here? The Pi RTO 2 Duo carts. There are some people putting the carts loose out, and I did order one. Now, I know there's a complete in box one on its way, and at the moment, I can't even remember if I'm supposed to talk about it or not. So I'm not going to. But there's a loose one, and I ordered it because I want to try it out and test it. And I got to talking with the guy. We went back and forth quite a bit. He started watching videos on YouTube. It was quite cool to chat with him. And let me bring that up here because it's one of the ones I do not have the link ready, but it is literally not that far. It won't take me that long. All right. New page, paste and go. Oh, can't use it. Oh, because I'm on I have to go to my personal account to bring this up. All right. Let's see if it lets me now. Yes. I'll switch back over. So it's on Facebook Marketplace. Intellivision Pi RTO Pico 2 Duo multi-game cartridge with new minty firmware, $42 plus shipping. It's coming out of Texas. This will play all the JLP games. It's supposed to pretty much play everything, which is the cool version of that. The Pi RTO 2 was awesome, but it did not play a lot of homebrew games. It would play a lot of them, but not all of them. And this one is supposed to play everything. Highly recommend it. Again, this one is loose. I should have it by next show. In fact, I probably should have checked the mailbox. It possibly could have been in there. It would have been iffy to make it here that quick, but I should have at least checked. But I'll definitely have it in hand and show you next week. I think Bears fan got one, and then Crispy, he told him about this guy, and then Crispy sent the link to me. I was just waiting for the complete in box, but I'm glad to help support the guy that's soldering these up and selling them. And we're going to put a bunch of homebrews on it, the modern ones, and we'll try it out next week. So there it is. Do that search on Facebook Marketplace if you're interested in these. Very cool product. They work very well. The guy's not making the product. He's just doing the soldering, the shell, and selling them. So the product is coming from the same people that made them last time, the PyRTO 2. The Duo is the new version. I think that's cool stuff. Product highlight. The 125 game that I put out this last Friday was Mystic Castle. It was the Homebrew Highlight was it last week on the show? Or did I just put out a gameplay video? I've done it all for this game now. So everything's out for Mystic Castle. It's a fun game. Check it out for the Homebrew gameplay video. Again, that's a playlist. All the Homebrews are in there. I'm well over 100 now. We don't have the poll anymore because we had to close that to start the gaming polls. And did I close that last one? I think I did because I took a picture of it. Yeah, I did. Tim Babcock, I was supposed to play your video. And let me see if I can get this up really quick. Another thing to clip. I can't remember what email. There it is. All right. He sent me a video. And if you guys want to send me pictures or videos of your game room, your Intellivision stuff, I would love to show them on the show. All right. So copy, download, open with Safari. Oh, good. It opened it right there. I should be able to play that now. All right. Let's get back over here. News. And there he is. There's Tim. Here we go. Hopefully you guys hear it. I haven't done this in a long time.
Some of them are in storage, but because we have all this other computer equipment running for websites out of the house. Yes, one of these Raspberry Pis that we have up here in the corner over here does run a RetroPie.
This is from Tim Babcock in chat.
The AtariAge games and some of the others, so we keep a very good collection of those. Started with a lot of the electronic LED games back in the 70s when I was in junior high. Most of them, but I've recovered some of them on eBay. There's a few other handheld ones, handheld ones that AtariAge has to keep my desk at work, so I have a few of them on it. So we keep a lot of the libraries on the CDs and DVDs when they were released back in the 90s and early 2000s. So we have a complete Activision library and Atari, and we have a few others. There's also a NES retro gaming machine storage too that we have. I play a lot of the Zen pinball games I purchased on Steam.
Love pinball.
The classic one because the new version still has some bugs to it.
Pinball fun with Greg and Bart.
A lot of room for video game systems, or a lot of there's no way that I can provide power for PS5s and Xboxes when I'm running 10 servers in the house right now. But we do keep a lot of the retro games in here. This is a controller. It's an arcade controller that can be used for the RetroPie. This is the case for the NES Classic. But some big controllers in here, cables.
Love those classic consoles. The Sprint.
This is the first Intellivision I've owned. I was an Atari person back in the 80s. Although I had friends that had them, I was happy that I got my hands on them. I got Casey's video from PRGE right away and put the down payment before the video was over. To get
Nice.
From Atari, and was on the first list. And I have this wonderful fancy way to keep track of all the overlays. They're here. That's how an extended keyboard that goes into it. And then there's a speaker apps in the back as well. This is the controller that we in the window.
I don't know if I had two or if that was it. Let me check real quick. thought it was just one. Yeah, I just have one. All right. Thank you, Tim, for sending that in. Again, if you guys would like to send in pictures or video of your gaming area, game room, or any of your Intellivision collection, I would love to show that off. It's a good way to learn a little bit more about people that are in chat, see what other people are doing. I think it's very cool to see that. I always love those kind of things, as a viewer. So YouTube video highlight, again, it's another playlist I have on YouTube. I have several. You should definitely check them out. You might find some interesting stuff. YouTube video highlight, that playlist is none of my own videos. It's all stuff from other people. Let me close this out. Too many windows open. And it's all things Intellivision related that I think you guys would enjoy. Now, there's stuff like gameplay, product videos, rankings, commercials, all kinds of things from all different kinds of YouTubers. And right now, recently, Adrian's Digital Basement did a tech video on the Intellivision console, and there's a lot of cool information in there. I have not fully watched it. It's over an hour, but you should definitely check that out. It's a pretty cool video. Arcade USA did a video on space combat. There's a lot of those out there. Again, we're going to have on Dark Underdog next week for an interview, and we're going to play the game. Most likely, it'll be an updated version of the game because he's updating it pretty much every day right now. True 16 arcade stick from Cyber Freak. And in fact, I know more people that just bought those. And it's a very cool 16 direction arcade stick. Cyber Freak does great stuff. So there's a video of him building one of those, working on one. Barton Kelly played a 2-player version of Space Combat. I still have not played that game with my son, but that one's for 1 or 2 players. That video was added. Pierre playing the 3 Opcode games, his stream from last week. Opcode games, all 3 are great. And the video on a FujiNet update. So lots of cool stuff added this week. I think there's like 150, 60, 70 videos in this YouTube video highlight playlist. And I guarantee you, if you like Intellivision content, you're going to find some cool stuff in there to watch. Name that game. I almost forgot. The main reason I was late, we'll catch up. We'll do a quick 5-clue version of Name That Game. And let me catch up here first. Yep, I didn't know if you wanted me to say Bears fan, but he's the latest one that I know has bought one. I have one as well. Where the heck is it? I don't know. I'll show it to you guys next week. Obsidian Contraption. Hey, guys. Popping in late. Better late than never. Oh, did I miss Michael? 8% and dropping. Night All. He's probably already gone, but I talk to him all the time via chat. If you're still here, Michael, good night. Put that thing on the charger, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, most likely. Yep, just like me. I like the left-handed. Or, sorry, left side stick, not left-handed. Maybe it's left-handed. I don't know. I like it on the same size as most of your arcade games. Hey, my man, didn't see you were back. Everyone's saying hello to Bears. My most favorite Intellivision homebrew games are Mystic Castle and The Show Must Go On. Both great games. I love Show Must Go On. I like Mystic Castle. They're not my favorites, but I love them both. There's so many good choices. It's hard to pick. I don't even think I could pick my favorites. I could pick like 20. Was it on the low side? On my side, it sounded fine. Looks like John Goodman. Oh, you can't hear him. I heard him just fine. I don't know. Maybe the audio wasn't going through from the website. It could have been just going through the mic here. It shouldn't be. But like I said, I'm not usually popping up videos. I'll have to try again and see if it was something on my side or if it was the audio that you sent. I don't really know. Yeah, Mystic Castle's awesome. RetroPie, I have a few of those. I have a handheld version, 2 of them. And then I have several versions of the RetroPie with pretty much everything on it. Okay, I thought so. I'm like, I missed it. If you did, send another one. Tim, nice stuff, says Obsidian Contraption. Can you still buy the Sprint? I have one, but I'm curious. I'm pretty sure you can. Guys, I haven't tried in a long time. Are they still available right now? I will have to look. Mike's back. We did not talk about you at all, Mike. You never even came up. At least that's what my mom said. Thunder Castle rules. Mystic Castle is Thunder Castle, but a better version. FujiNet will be our topic for next week. Going to be a cool interview. Sweet. I will definitely tune into that, and I will promote it. Nice. I had Advanced Dungeons and Dragons as a kid, but never played Thunder Castle until I got the Sprint. Then I played Mystic Castle, and I was like, wow, even better. That's the version to play. You have different difficulty levels, so many good changes. It makes it so much fun. I get frustrated on the original Thunder Castle big time. There's a server farm behind the entertainment center. I heard Atari sold out of the Sprints, but I didn't verify. I'll have to ask. It's been a while. I need another one, but you looked. And all right, so we're going to play Name That Game. Let me pause it here. So, rules. Do not put answers in the chat. Kurt Bradshaw. Sorry, Kurt. I didn't mean to throw you on the spot, but I just remember you did it before. Do not put answers in chat. We can talk about them afterwards. Just either keep a mental note in your head and just throw in how many you got right and all discussions about the games, what you thought they were, you got right, wrong, whatever, after it's done. So this one, they're going to be original 125 games, and you're going to have, I think it's 3 game sounds and 2 box art, if I'm remembering right, or vice versa, but I think it's 3 game sounds, 2 box art, sold out still. I'll reach out to Ben and ask him if he knows when more are coming in. It's a good problem to have. I love that it keeps selling out. It means they're probably going to keep making more. They made a lot this last time too. That's crazy. I love that it's selling so well. I just hope it keeps going, because that definitely means we'll get more Intellivision stuff. All right, so you're going to see a clue. You're going to try to guess what game it is. You're going to have a few seconds, 10-second clips, a few seconds, and then it's going to show you the answer. So do not put answers in the chat. Can we guess now before you start and get double the points if we guess right? I did not share it with anyone. I just made it right before we went live. So I know I'm looking at my game collection in my game room. All right, so here we go. Let me know how you guys hear this. Hopefully it's okay. Let me see if I can make this full screen. Okay, here we go. Name That Game, original 125. Clue 1 of 5. Oops. Take me off here. Can you guys still hear me? Yes. Easy, this is Donkey Kong. Obviously, it's Space Battle. Clue 2 of 5. This is box art. What game is this? This one's not quite as easy. Keep track of how many you get right. Tell me at the end. Lock in your answer. Carnival. Carnival. That game was up last week, and it was knocked out by Chip Shot. Clue 3 of 5. That sounds familiar. Lock in your answer. No answers in chat. Cover Force. That's why when I said earlier, it's funny that this game came up, because I'd already made this and the game came up. Clue 4 of 5. Game box art says in the lower left. What box? What game is that? Lock in your answer. It's going to show you. We also talked about this one, Kurt Bradshaw, Fathom. It's like I knew all the games that would be coming up in the show. Final clue of the night. Name that game. What is that one, Mike's Gaming Gala? Lock in your answer. Final one coming up. Dragonfire from the Magic. Throw your score, your mom. Throw your score in the chat out of 5. How many did you get? I'm curious. I just removed myself. I meant to remove that one. How many did you get out of the 5? I probably shouldn't have done Name That Game today, but it's been so long since I've done them, and I've spent a lot of work behind the scenes. I wanted to bring one up. Her snatch is like Dragonfire, hence the association. How many did you guys get right? Let me know in chat. I'm also curious, do you guys like those Name That games? I have a lot of different clue types, from game sounds, short little pieces of a picture, blurred out boxes, little pieces of the box, game sounds, video gameplay, shortened, just a piece of the video gameplay. And normally I would try to mix them all up, but I worked on 2 different ones. It takes a little bit to make those videos instead of just throwing them up on the screen. 4th time they've sold out that I know of. I got on the list to get mine. Sweet. I want more, so I need to go get on the list. Or just watch it. If you don't have a Sprint, you're garbage, says Master Trolda. Cosmic Avenger. I'm bad at this. Resident Evil. Yes, I see it. Choplifter, your mom. Mike's brutal. Mike's brutal. Man, I got 0, says Obsidian Contraption. I normally do well, but today, 1 out of 5, says Retro Creep. Blackjack. Mike, you missed some mom jokes, but most of them were Casey talking about you being with his mom. There were other parts to that, too. 3 of 5, I missed the box art. Maybe 1. 0 points from Sean. This must not have been an easy one. Mike, how many did you get? Did you get them all? Mike's pretty good at this stuff. He doesn't always get them, but he's pretty good. Retro Creep says that he's garbage because he doesn't have a Sprint. Whoa, Master Trolda, I am garbage too. I figured Bart, his mom is the only one that complains since she's extra nasty. I don't want to be there. Bart says, I got 2. Mike got them all, not surprised. Got lucky with Carnival, though. Yeah, you can kind of see, it's a little blurry, but you can kind of see CAR on the arcade, but it's not easy to see. Bears fan, let's start a club. No, that's a bad club. You need a Sprint, sir. You have the guitar now. Now, the next time you need the Sprint. You'll be able to play so many fun homebrew games on Intellivision with the Sprint. And you know a guy that can help you with anything you need to know, help you update, help you how to do anything you need to know how to do. I'll be glad to help you, sir. My throat hurts. All right. How far are we in? 2.5 hours. Oh, we're just getting warmed up. I got lucky at a carnival with your mom, Mike. I'll get a Sprint one day. I love the Sprint. I absolutely love the Sprint. Man, you got to have a Sprint. Come on, guys. Get your Sprints. Well, Creeper is more into guitars and music, and he's an Atari guy, the Atari Creep. But I think eventually he'll get one. He's going to love it when he does. And he'll be able to do some Intellivision videos now and then. What was I going to play? Oh, I forgot. Let's play some really bad gameplay. Tropical Trouble. Oh, boy. Let's click the screen over. The whole show, I'm like, don't show the wrong screen. Don't show the wrong screen. Don't show the wrong screen. As soon as I return to full-time work, I will get one. All right. Similar to a Donkey Kong style game. Oh! Invincibility. I got it a little late, though. No, I was almost there. You got to touch her. There we go. So once you catch up, you move on to level 2. I remember doing pretty well at this whenever we played it for Astro Smash Mondays. It doesn't feel like it's going too well right now. No, I don't want to have Mike tell me that I did that. I wouldn't care about anything else. I don't want to screw up. I have done it a few times lately. All the different windows and play the game for a while and not be showing it. Oh, no. Come on. No. Give me your little hanky. Now I'm too far back, I think. Got it. Whitewater. I learned how to play that one on Astro Smash Mondays as well. I mean, that game was, oh, come on. I learned how to play a lot of games from Chuck and playing with Pete and Jeff. Also how I got my start doing YouTube videos. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I sucked. Woohoo! That's a big lady. So this one is this week's game challenge on Astro Smash. Got that on the brain, trying to focus on the game. Intellivision Invasion Weekly Game Challenge. This is the game this week. Get a game in. Make a video if you're a YouTuber. It's fun to participate. I love to participate in these game challenges. Whether I'm good or not, I'm not going to do well at this one. But I like to participate. Uh-oh. Oh, how'd I miss that? Woo! Give me another one. Oh, I missed it again. If I would have only read the manual. You can kind of get going. Like a lot of these games, once you kind of play them a little bit and figure it out, they're not bad. But some of the games, you just don't grab the controller and learn how to play them. Oh, I got it. My thumb's hurting because I'm pushing so hard. Oh, I see Mike commented something, but I couldn't read it. Woohoo! Casey doesn't want to actually... Oh, that's the old one. Put the porn up. Oh, I was trying to pause to go look at chat and catch up, and then died. That's why it's hard to play high score game challenges on YouTube, especially when you're trying to check out chat. You got kicked out of chat from your phone? What the heck is that thing? That's Mike. Uh-oh. I can't even catch up when I have it. No! I don't know if I'm going to last too much longer. What the heck? How did I miss that? Oh, I forgot you can jump. It probably tells you that in the manual. My thumb is starting to hurt. Come on. Oh, I try to just... Oh. Oh, read the chat again. Come on. I'll probably have to play this one again. Score's going to be horrible. So far, I've died looking at the chat. This is the Numb Thumb Club game. One of them. Damn it. I don't remember ever missing that thing so many times as I am today. Don't be a Casey. Read along with me. I always leave that part out when I tell people to go watch the Mike the Mountie video from Poe, Mr. Poe style. Well, the first time I watched it all, I missed that part because I was at work. And then I watched it a second time because I was laughing so hard. I'm like, oh crap, it says me in there. I feel like it's stuttering. I feel like I'm pushing the hell out of the controller. My thumb starts to hurt. I don't even want to play it anymore. Like I'm going, it feels like it's like. Too many things hitting me. Come on. Oh my. Ugh. Oh. I think this is one I would want to use a different controller. I don't say that too often on Intellivision games. Kelly hurts her finger pushing on the disc. I should try that. I'm going to play Kelly. Oh my gosh, it's working. Maybe not. I played that level with my finger. Don't tell Kelly I won't be able to give her crap anymore. Okay, that part. Oh, come on! Blaming the controller is your thing. I'm just talking about thumb getting sore. Uh-oh. I might be dead here. Oh, there's a good little stretch. Woo! I just went for it. I thought I was going to die there. She's watching. I'm busted. It did get me through a level, Kelly. I'm not going to lie. I might have to try it on some other games. Damn, snakes go in multiple directions now and get me. Woo! Sometimes I think they're very forgiving whenever you touch to move to the next level. I didn't feel like I was even there all the way yet. Oh, come on! Oh my gosh. My thumb's going to be dead tonight. What the heck is the hanky doing way in the hell over there? It's down in the bush. Hit her up. I can't read it all right now, guys, but I heard hit her up for more Intellivision tips. Uh-oh. This is kind of getting narrow here. I'm going to die. Look at that. This might be the end of the road. What the heck? And everything lands on the little bit of space you've got left. Jeez. I'll catch up with you guys. I'll be dead here shortly. There's no way I'm making it through this. There's no way. Let me screenshot that. All right. Now I can catch up on chat with my sore thumb. All right. Obsidian Contraption says, man, I need to get this one. I think I said this one. Kurt Bradshaw says, my favorite Magic game is Whitewater. I do know how to play that one. I like Ice Trek. That one takes you a little bit to learn how to play it. But once you do, I find it really fun. Not that first part where what are you going through, the deer, the moose, or whatever the heck it is. Phil. I don't really care about that part too much, but the ice bridge and, you know, I don't know if it's called the boss level or I don't think my iPhone likes Intelligent. That's twice it kicked me out of chat. What the? LOL, Phil and I need to come over to get you to read the manual. At first, when I glanced over, I thought you were talking about Retrobliss, but you're talking about... now I get it. Bomb Squad was a game. Was the one I could not play without the manual. Yeah, there's some you just got to read it. You should always read it. Even if you know how to play it, you're going to find some stuff that you didn't know. Like, for instance, Space Battle. I grew up pushing disc for the hardest level. You push number 4 for the hardest level in Space Battle. The disc is the second hardest level. So I went years thinking I was playing the hardest one and it was easy. Turns out there was a harder level, which I've now beat, of course, but didn't know it growing up because I didn't read the manual. I don't understand this game. What are you supposed to do? Someone probably already told you, but you just have to catch up. He's running away. She's dropping hankies. You got to run up and catch, jump, avoid stuff, move on to the next level. It's similar to a Donkey Kong style game. Fathom is harder maybe for Magic games. The Magic games are the best games for Intellivision. Fathom's kind of weird to play. I don't really care for it too much, but it's fun to collect. Don't be a Casey. Read along with me. Kelly hurts her finger pushing the disc too hard too. Hey, blaming the controller's my thing, says Mike's Gaming Gala. And it is. She's watching. I'm busted. I'll still give her crap about it. Watching her play like this. Although it did get me through that one level. She said if you need any other Intellivision tips, just hit her up on Discord. She will help you out. Not a bad game. Yeah, it's a fun game. Sarah, what's going on? Good evening, Casey in chat. Good to see you here. Getting towards the end of the show, but glad you can make it. I had a comment for the tip thing, Mike, and I let it go. I should have known you wouldn't. Just the tips, though. She's loyal to Bart. I was going to say that my mom thought you were just giving her the tip, but then I told her, no, that's all he's got. Again, guys, the mom jokes are something they do on other channels, and I kind of got sucked into it, and it's not meant in any disrespect. My mom knows about the mom jokes. Chris's mom knows about the mom jokes because Mike was going off with the mom jokes. Chris's mom happened to be right next to him. That was hilarious. Yeah, I jumped a few times. I probably on that last part, I don't even know where I jumped to in the last part. Microsurgeon should be remade for modern systems. That's another game I don't know how to play. I do just give her the tip. I'm not exposing the whole shaft to that burn. We all kind of got sucked into your mom too. Oh boy. So what's tomorrow, Mike? I'm just having a brain fart. That's next week that you're talking about FujiNet, right? Because as far as Intellivision shows, this is where I talk about upcoming Intellivision shows. FujiNet's definitely related. I think tomorrow you're talking about N64. Yep. Top 5 N64. Do you have the people set up? I know you've got 3 of them. Do you have the 4th set? FujiNet interview next week. Awesome. That is tomorrow. I'm not a very big N64 fan. I mean, I love Mario 64, and there's some games I'll play. I mean, I have a lot of them. Just that was whenever I was out on my own a few years, and I just wasn't buying everything right away right then. And the beginning of the 3D stuff just really wasn't the same for me. I still prefer 2D stuff. I have an analog 3D. I don't have the mod 64, but I have the analog. It's still new in the box. Cyrus, I don't want to hear it. But eventually I'll get it out and hook it up. But, you know, N64 is not my thing. But like Mike says, you know, it's cool to go see these type of shows because sometimes there's going to be 4 people. And so it's going to be Mike, Brian, Crispy, and Cyrus. They might come up with a game that I've never seen before that I'm like, oh, cool. I want to try that one. So whether you like the console or not, those top 5 shows are pretty fun. Everyone talks about them. You can talk crap about the console, talk good about it, see what everyone's games are. You might find one you like. Yes, it's always cool to see what other people are thinking. The Deb Rare If. I don't even know how to say that. I apologize, but welcome. You can always learn about new games. Yeah, exactly. And N64, I mean, I've played a lot of them, but there's a lot I haven't. I hate the back controllers. I thought the controllers were pretty cool. You hold it different ways. They do different things. You know, again, it's not my favorite, but I thought it was innovative. All opinions are welcome, and he's not lying when he says that. He will give you all his opinions, but he will also listen to all of yours. That's for sure. I think that's it for tonight, guys. I think I did everything. Did I miss anything? Sometimes I have stuff down here that I forget to show or set aside to show, and sometimes I forget about mail call. So 4 more games moving on to round 2. We're going to eventually get through all of them 8 games at a time. I don't even know how many is that. How many weeks is that to get through round 1? So we'll just do 62. That's for divide it in half. So 125 games. We'll just do 124 divided by 8 because we're doing that many times. It's going to take about 15, 16 shows to get through all the games, and then it's going to go quicker every time. I think it's going to be quite interesting once we get to round 2 where all the winners are playing each other. For the most part, we're going to get rid of all the lower end games, and it's going to get real interesting, I think, after that. Mario Kart, Arcania, Ocarina. Metroid Fusion. I'm not a fan of 007. I know a lot of people like that. I hate screen jacking. If I'm playing multiplayer, I want my own screen. I hate screen jacking with a passion. I love racing, but I'm more of a sim racer guy than like Mario Karts and, you know, all the different ones like that. I played a lot of them. I do like them. I just don't play them a lot. But Mario 64 is my favorite. I would say probably my favorite N64 game. I'm a Mario guy. Awesome show, Casey. Have a great night, everyone. Yes, we are closing it down. Again, I want to thank everyone for watching tonight live, or if you're watching the replay, I do appreciate all of you. Next Monday, we are going to have on Dark Underdog, and we are going to talk about him, his venture into making Intellivision games. We're going to show off the game, talk about the game, and we're going to play the game. And that'll be show 131. The following week, we're going to have on Steve Ettinger again. That is, what is that, the 24th. So the next 2 shows, we're going to have guests on. Next week, we're going to do the top Intellivision game. We're probably not going to do it when we have Steve on because that takes a lot of time. And Steve has a lot to talk about, and we have a lot to show you of what he's done on Chipshot 2 since you guys last saw it. So I hope everyone has a good rest of your night. Just under 3 hours. Not too bad. Wife will not be happy, but I'm going to go eat some leftover dinner, whatever that was. And I hope you all have a good night. And we'll see you when? We'll see you tonight or tomorrow in Mike's Gaming Gala chat. And I'll see you Thursday. I think I'm going to be live again doing some kind of gameplay and chat. So watch for that. And Friday, we'll have a video coming out. Wednesday on the Retro Gamer, I have Halo 2600 gameplay video coming out. So lots of cool stuff. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Rise up, get ready for the fight. The Intellivision gamer, shining so bright. Reviews and gameplay, he's got it all from classics to new. He stands tall, interviews and insights. He's on a mission, unleashing the power of retro intuition. He's got the knowledge, the passion untamed. Intelli rocker burning with the flame. YouTube's his stage, says brothers unite. Intellivision gamer, he brings the light with the game console.